SaaS, for example, software as a service, is an amazing idea to jump into. But people don't even know what it means because it's not on TikTok. It's not on freaking YouTube. There's not a lot of people making videos about it. They don't even know what software is. Let me explain it real quick, guys. Software as a service is going to be one of the biggest company business models that you could possibly make, and it's the most profitable. If you have a piece of software that does a job for someone that is very, very good at that job, and people will pay a lot of money for that software, you can make a lot of money. The beauty by that software is it's not a t-shirt. There's no risk in that software. You own that piece of software. You can give it to 10,000 people. They could all use that software at the same time, and the scalability factor is just insane for that software. So you own this piece of machine. This machine does things for people. It could do 10,000, a million people all at once. Just like how Facebook, there's a million people on the platform every day. That's a software. The same thing for your software. There's a million people on your platform that are pretty much doing whatever you want them to do. So they will charge you, you will charge them a couple $100 a month just to use that software that you already built. It's all yours 100%. You don't have to pay any more dollars for that software, right?
Yep.
So now you have the software. People are paying you for that software, and you're keeping 100% of the profit from that software that people are paying you. All you have to do is probably pay a couple of things here, maintenance, upkeeping, maybe a coder, tweak it a little bit here and there. But that is an amazing business idea. The barriers to entry for this is a little higher, but that's better. Now you could work with a coder. Let's just say you have a $1 billion idea, you have $1 million idea, whatever the software could do. Let's just say it sends out emails, it sends out text messages, it sends out auto DM responders, or whatever. That software, I will pay a lot of money for that. I have paid a lot of money in the past, and I still do for some softwares that I own. I would say $1,000 a week for some softwares that I own. But the beauty about it, it solves my problem. So find a software that solves your problem, or find an idea that solves your problem, build a software around that, run Facebook ads, run targeting campaigns, scale that software, and now you have a freaking multi-million-dollar company just because you have this amazing software in place. The barriers to entry is high. You could work with a coder to help develop it, but that's not going to stop anyone working with that software. If you actually genuinely believe in it, work with a coder and he'll get it done for you. Probably cost a couple tens of thousands of dollars, but in the long run it'll be way worth it. You have no idea.
Okay, you have a good idea. People get good ideas. But I have that inkling, people have that inkling that either you must have a really breakthrough innovative idea, or you must have a lot of backing in terms of financial backings, like a lot of money to put into business. What's your word on that?
So yeah, it depends on how fast you want to do it. Time management, and time is your biggest asset. So if you have money, you can skip that portion where you have to spend years in trying to figure out the hard knocks of life and hard knocks of business. And you have to go through all of these, doors and these walls that are pretty much barriers to you and success. But if you have money, that's where, things are just so much easier. But if you don't have money, you're going to have to try to unlock those doors and figure out ways to get around those doors, whether you like it or not. My life, no one taught me anything. I didn't have money, so I had to go ahead and try to figure out. Sorry, I was just checking something. I just saw a notification. I had to go and try to figure out how to go out there and unlock these doors. And the fact that I went out of my way and unlocked these doors didn't save me a lot of time, but now I know how to unlock the door. And now I can unlock any freaking door ever, whenever, however. The guy has money. He can lock a few doors because he paid the guy to unlock the door, but he doesn't have that skill, the locksmith, as the locksmith does. I have that locksmith skill, but the other person does not have that locksmith skill.
But on the same topic, business monopoly is like a major thing in every single business. Is it even worth it in getting a business where people are upselling things at a very flat rate that you're getting from the market? I'm kind of hard.
I don't understand your question.
Business monopolies. Let's just say someone wants to open a chicken farm.
Okay.
But there's a lot of businesses that have a huge amount of chicken farms.
Okay.
So they're selling chicken at a very low rate already. Is it even worth it into getting that business?
That's the same thing for any business ever. Amazon's going to always be cheaper than your e-commerce store. Amazon's going to outcompete you at all times. It's up to you to try to find unique ways to offer new strategies and just new things in general that Amazon probably doesn't have, or a branding, because you can't buy, let's just say, a Nike shoe off Amazon. I think you can, but let's just say you will go to Nike before you go to Amazon for that, right? You go to the Nike store before you go to Amazon to buy your new sneakers. Same way for your brand. Whatever you're selling, let's just say you sell dog beds. You will go to the dog bed store before you go to Amazon, because that dog bed store has a brand around it, has a story around it, has a premium product that Amazon doesn't have. Amazon's kind of cheap, but your dog bed store is good. People know that it's trusted. So Chewy is a perfect example. They're like a dog service or subscription-based service that people want to go to, and they'll go to chewy.com before they go to Amazon. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So when it comes to monopolies, I mean, you can outcompete them by being unique and diverse, but you know, it's still hard at the same time.
Having unique ideas and then implementing it, and then, you know, like getting other people to implement
hard,
it is
though.
hard
It's
as well.
so
Yeah.
hard.
But at, you know, like a small plug here, Ish Mentorship, like we have a working system that we teach and structure. So what that means is we know each and every single step from the base till the, you know, like till you earning money, and we're teaching it like that.
Yeah.
So is there, you know, like should anyone not join the mentorship program?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that shouldn't join the mentorship program or shouldn't even waste their time on the mentorship program. People that aren't hard workers, please don't even DM me. Please don't even watch this podcast. Just leave right now. If you're not a hard worker and you think that you know, putting 8 hours in your construction job is hard work, you're mistaken. When you have the option to work and not work, and you work, that's the guy I want. The guy that, even though he's not getting any benefit from working on his little e-commerce store or his, you know, little brand or whatever, but he still works on it. That's the guy I want. Instead of the guy that's just working because it's beneficial for him because he's getting paid $10 an hour. That guy I don't want. Okay, makes sense? That guy could still win, the guy that's a construction company guy, but I want the guy that's going to work voluntarily. He's going to work because he wants to, not because he has to. Okay? So I love those people that jump into my mentorship program or inquire about my mentorship program. Those people are the best people. They're the cream of the crop, and I always see them succeed more. Yeah. Other than that, you got to want it. Like, people nowadays just don't want it as hard or aggressive, you know. I'm telling you from my personal, I don't have to explain anything at this point. People see the numbers, people see the offices, the buildings that I've been able to make. From my personal experience, I've never seen a more profitable business than a marketing agency. A marketing agency is a sort of software company. So without the software itself. So you're selling to your clients, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars you can make monthly, and you don't even have to put in that much work. I have a full-on team because I had to scale a little bit. The reason I did it is because I wanted to have a videography team. I wanted to have a content team. If you don't have to have that in your marketing agency. You don't have to have an office like this. You can have two guys that make $500,000 a year. Like, I have this mentorship student, him, and he has one employee. And pretty much we put him in contact with that one employee. So him and that one employee literally hand on hand make like $25,000 a month. Are you kidding me? That's as much as like a doctor. And he's like 17, 18 years old. He still lives in his mom's apartment. Like, that's the kind of life that people are freaking living. That's the kind of money people are living and life they're living. He's frugal. I'm telling him to save his money because it's going to be very worth it one day when he goes out and makes a really awesome investment. But the fact is, there's two people, an 18-year-old and his employee, that are making $25,000 a month. That's over $240,000 a year. Just in their mom's apartment. So how hard it could possibly be when this 18-year-old scaling to the moon. I have another guy that's making a couple $30,000-$40,000 a month too. I have this other guy that's making a couple, like, you know, I would say $5,000 to $10,000 a month. He's in Australia. Like, it's just insane. And it's not hard. It's not rocket science. I teach you the system. If you voluntarily go ahead and start implementing those systems, and you work because you want to, not because you have to. Remember what I said earlier? Yep. When you work when you want to, and you really believe in your marketing agency and you want to see it succeed, it's going to succeed. Ish Mentorship gives you the best area and the best platform to make money without having all the intricacy of marketing. It simplifies it. It dumbs it down. There's no one on earth, I'm telling you right now, there's no one on earth that has my system that knows marketing the way I do. Because the beauty about Ish Mentorship is that I've built it myself, buddy. No one taught me this system. No one said do A, B, C, D, E. No one knows the system. Only me. Why? Because I built the freaking thing. I built the system. I built the strategy. I built the websites. I built the pages. I built the interactions. I built the sales scripts. I built everything on this freaking earth for Ish Mentorship. So now if you wanted to join, you're joining a guy that knows what he's talking about. At the end of the day, I don't care if you join me or 100,000 other entrepreneurs. If you're gonna join someone's program, know what they're freaking talking about. Quiz them. Tell them to show your numbers. Tell them to prove it. Tell them to explain the sales funnel that you have. Those other guys won't be able to explain it. The Forex gurus, I'm sorry, but they're just pretty much copy pasting. Every other Forex guru is a copy paste of another copy of another Forex guru. A dropshipper is the same thing. You send a freaking product from China, you send it to the consumer. Same thing. Repeat the process. How hard is that? Marketing is an intricate idea that you can maximize profits and minimize losses. The other marketers that I see are running Facebook ads still. They're freaking retarded. I have systems in place. I never had to run another Facebook ad in my life, and I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And no one knows the system. I'm not going to say it on camera, but you know it. You see it yourself, right?
Yep.
You see the system. You see how it works because you're the part of the team. Obviously, we can't talk about it. We are going to make a lot of freaking disgusting amounts of money the next couple months because the software strategies is 10x recently. So, guys, sorry to go on that tangent, but I'm really passionate about Ish Mentorship, and I really want people to join. I want to increase the price as well. The price right now is like super cheap compared to how much value you're getting. So if you're interested, just send a DM. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Once you take the whole Ish mentorship program, it kind of makes you chuckle a bit. That was it. That that was enough to make money. Yeah. I didn't know that because you didn't have that idea. But on another note, bro, I don't know about you, but for me, getting someone in my realm, getting let's just say competition in my own realm. God forbid, you hire another salesperson that is better than me. Why are you teaching this system that you are implementing yourself, that works?
Yeah.
Why are you implementing this and getting more competition, let's just say?
When I was a little kid, man, when I was 17, 18 years old, I was working at a grocery store. I used to DM all those big entrepreneurs and ask them to help me. Teach me your system. I would love to learn your strategy. Please, how do I get started? Blah, 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 blah. No one ever responded to me. And it stings to this day because I still see those messages from those people that they still didn't respond to me. I'm about to get teary-eyed just thinking about it right now. No one counted me in. No one wanted to see me succeed. No one believed in me, and no one cared about me. I made it my life's duty to go out of my way. To anyone that stumbles upon me, they get that help. They get that opportunity to get their lives changed. They can quit their job. They don't have to work the hard life that everyone else works. There's hacks in this life that you don't have to go out your way and work 30 years and live off a pension fund. People like me living their lives right now, I can do whatever I want in this world. I can go do whatever I want. I could buy mansions. I can do whatever I want. I'm telling you, bro. Anything I want in this world, I could do right now. I'm 22 years old, just turned 22. Name me another 22-year-old. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but name me another 22-year-old in the general society that could do this kind of stuff. No one can. You have to be 65-year-old to live to buy a Lamborghini nowadays because that's how much you're finally saved enough to buy the Lamborghini. I could go buy a Lamborghini tomorrow. That's the beauty about it. So going back to what you were saying, though, why I help people is because no one helped me. No one wanted to help me. So when I said, when I get rich, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to be those sleazy entrepreneurs that go out of their way to just ignore people and not respond and be stuck up. I will help anyone that needs help. And I'll make sure that I get them the help they need and teach them the strategy that I learned after years of developing that they're going to see success with. I'm not going to scam them. I'm not going to take their money and run. I'm going to actually help them. And I'm going to make it my life's duty to help anyone and everyone that comes my way that's serious about joining and starting a mentorship program or starting a business that actually works. There's a lot of business models that don't even work that people are still trying to provide or promote out there. Forex trading, I'm sorry, bro, but it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. It's a gamble. You could go to the casino and probably make more money than a trade. You probably make the same money. It's a gamble, 50-50. It goes up or it goes down. How freaking intricate can that be? I get it, people make money, but a lot of people lose money too. In marketing, you don't lose a dollar. You don't lose a dollar. Name me a dollar that I lost in terms of marketing. I don't lose. You can't lose in this system because you're building it from the ground up. There's no risk involved. You just sell. If you sell, you make money. If you don't sell, you don't lose any money. Simple as that. So
I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of gurus are teaching systems that they haven't implemented, that they don't even know about what they're talking about, and they're just like others selling them and making money. But we're selling a system that we know works because it is working for us.
Yeah.
If it wasn't working for us, we wouldn't be selling it. We wouldn't be selling a system that we haven't tried out. We first try each and every single one of the tactics. If we teach someone like about email softwares or stuff like that, we have first implemented the systems ourselves,
Yeah.
and then we're teaching it to someone else because we know it works. And that like that,
we'll make tens of thousands of dollars ourselves before we actually start introducing it into the mentorship program because we've seen how good it works.
Yeah, and it makes it makes networking and stuff like that as well, because people know that you are making your system at the end of the day, even though they're making like thousands of dollars, at the end of the day that is your system that is working for them, and they kind of feel feel happy about that. They feel thankful and stuff like that. And the stuff that you said, man, that was really, really heavy, bro. But I think we're gonna miss our flight if we keep this podcast on for a little long. We're gonna be out, boys, flying out to Maldives. Not a lot of podcasts. I don't think we're gonna be posting a lot of podcasts from there. We might try to vlog something. Are we gonna vlog?
Yeah. We could probably shoot a podcast. We could take the mic stands and the freaking cameras. Why not? We'll see what happens.
We should drop a vlog, I think.
We'll drop a vlog for sure, though. That'll be lit. That'll be lit. All right, guys, we're going to jump out of here. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me that you guys stick to the end. If you guys happen to like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Make sure you guys support. We need you guys to support. We're still up-and-coming podcasters. We're going to make 1,000 podcasts, but we need your help with your guys' support. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Ish, and peace.